How many times in my life have I worn the emperor's new clothes? How many times have I covered with myself with things that really were not there, that had no substance at all, because of fear that someone might see what was really deep inside of me? So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about clothes. I want to talk about the clothes that we wear. They cover us, metaphorically speaking. It's funny, when I think about that foolish emperor, he trusted in a covering that did not exist. And his fear and his pride kept him from accepting the truth. The emperor just wasn't covered. And who was it that revealed it? Isn't it just like children? To keep us on track and to hold us accountable for who we really are inside. Maybe that's why Jesus says, come to me as little children. I know my children have done a very good job of making sure that I stay honest and truthful. My son Charles is sitting over there in the corner with my two precious nephews. I was just excited to have them come. My sister-in-law Deborah's here, came all the way down from Boca. And my son's future wife, Katrina's here. The one thing I can say about my family is they do a very good job of making sure that I don't wear the emperor's new clothes. But you know, part of my life, I've had things that I felt I needed to cover. Sometimes it was because I felt I wanted to protect other people. I didn't want to hurt them. But there's been other times when I've had guilt and shame, fear, anger. I've talked before about the loneliness of being alone, being without a spouse. And nobody likes to expose that's the inner places of our heart. And sometimes I think it's okay. I don't think we have to tell the world. I've had people tell me, Patty, do you really need to say that? But there's time. But when it comes to God, I must say that He sees it. Going on this one about the coverings that we wear, this next slide. These are some of the ways that we may cover ourselves. Because coverings are not always bad things. Coverings are usually very good things. They're very righteous things. Sometimes we cover ourselves with our talents. God has gifted us all with wonderful talents and abilities. And I found at a young age that I could talk. So I went to college, and went to more college, and sometimes I would cover myself with conversation, and that would make people go away. You know, if I wanted them to go away, because I don't know what they're actually saying, but I'm going to leave. Sometimes it's our religious duties. We say, you know, I'm going to get up every morning, I am going to pray for 10 minutes, I am going to make sure I'm at church every Sunday, and we put this regimental structure thinking that we're going to please God, when maybe it's not really in our heart to do so, but we do it because we think we need to, because then we're putting the right covering on. Sometimes it's moralism. Just good moralism is just doing good stuff. You know, sometimes you ever sit at the corner, and there's so many homeless people here in Miami because they're always walking. Sometimes I sit there, sometimes I got $1 to give, sometimes I don't. And I say, is this the one? Because you can't get to everybody. We all have our charities, we all have the things that we want to do. But it's the motivation of the heart. It's really what God speaks to us at any moment. But moralism is a big one. A lot of people will tell you, do this, do that, do this. And we get frustrated because there's no way that we can ever do everything that we're supposed to do. That's why Jesus had to come, because we're sinners. We fall flat on our face. And I think we tend to be hard on ourselves. Like Ileana was saying, we don't forgive ourselves.
Right.
And I find, if I don't forgive myself, I'm going to be more critical of other people, and I'm not going to forgive them either. And the Pharisees in the Bible, you know, they were constantly coming after Jesus. You're not doing this right. You healed on the Sabbath day. You did this, you did that. And they were very godly men of sorts. They really wanted to please God. They wanted to do the right thing. And yet they put this standard that was so much higher than God ever gave them to give. They put it upon themselves. They covered themselves with the knowledge of what they thought they needed to do. Also power and fame, possession. Some people think of what they have is going to be pleasing to God. Performance. And I added one, perfectionism. This is one one that I struggle with. I just want to do it right.